Today we're going to be talking about some simple stretches you can do at home if you're having neck pain. Hey everybody, Dr. Brittany here at Bloomington Wellness Center. I'm here with Zach today, and today we're going to be showing you a couple stretches you can do at home if you're having neck pain. So first we're going to start by stretching out these muscles in our upper back that also go up into our neck. We call them our traps or our trapezius muscles. These tend to be the tightest on a lot of people, and these can sometimes be the root of the neck pain that you're having, and sometimes even contribute to these headaches that feel like they start in the back of your head. So what we're going to have Zach do is we're going to stretch this right side of his neck first. So the very first thing we're going to do is have him walk his right hand as far out as he can. You want to feel like you're walking your fingertips like tiptoes as far out as you can. When you do that, you're automatically going to feel some stretching across the top. You might also feel some kind of nerve type of stretching down the rest of the arm, and that's completely normal. That just means you're stretching out some of the nerves in the front of the shoulder. Once you feel that, we're going to have Zach gently tilt his head to the left here. And again, we want you to be stretching completely to tolerance for you, so it shouldn't be painful at all. And you should make sure that you feel a nice stretch down the side of your neck this way. One variation of this stretch that feels good for a lot of people is to go ahead and take that left hand and rest it on top of your head. And you're going to use that hand to gently pull your head down. And from there, you're going to take your chin and we're going to rotate all the way like you're looking right into the armpit here. When you do that, you're going to feel that stretch from, again, this top of your head all the way down to this tip of the shoulder blade, where a lot of us tend to have knots and trigger points and things like that. Feel free when you get to this point to kind of rotate your head around, tilt, adjust, roll it around until it feels like a good stretch for you in that area that's painful. You want to hold this for at least 15 to 20 seconds, and if you feel any extra pain while you're doing this, you want to go ahead and stop. As always, go ahead and relax. As always, you want to make sure you do these stretches on both sides, even if you're having pain on only one side. It's perfectly fine to pay more attention to one side or to hold the stretch a little bit longer, but you always want to make sure to do the stretch on both sides. The next stretch that we're going to do is to get some of these muscles in the front of our neck that tend to shorten for a lot of us because we have this forward head posture. So what we're going to have Zach do is that same exact thing. We're going to stretch out the fingertips, but this time you're going to walk them a little bit forward. And then what we're going to do is tilt the head backwards and rotate the chin away. So this, you can think of this as being the exact opposite of that last stretch we did. And again, you should feel these all the way from kind of the tip of your ear and all the way into about the collarbone area up here. It feels very, very good for most of us. These are really tight. And again, there should be no extra pain caused when you do this. And again, you might have a little bit of nerve stretching and feeling like it's pulling all the way through the front of the arm. That's completely normal. That just means you're helping to stretch out some of those nerves in the front of the neck. The next stretch that we're going to do is stretching out the back muscles of the neck and of the skull, which again tend to get tight with forward head posture. So Zach, what I want you to do is just take one hand, place it on top of your head, and you're going to tuck your chin first. Tuck the chin into the neck, great, and then you're going to pull your head all the way down. When you tuck the chin like that, it helps really drastically straighten out this curve of the neck and stretch these muscles that attach to the back of the skull. Same thing, same rules apply here. You'll feel a good stretch. It shouldn't cause any extra pain, and you should hold this for at least 15 to 20 seconds, okay? So we're gonna have Zach go ahead and lay on his back here. And what we've got is a little tool that's called a Denroll. The purpose of this is gentle traction of the neck and also to help gently restore that curve in our neck that we all lose when you have forward head posture all day. So if you tend to have a lot of upper back and neck pain, or if you sit at a desk all day and you know your chin is forward, this is going to help reverse some of that damage that we do all day long, take some pressure off those neck muscles, and should help a lot of that pain feel a lot better. So what you want to do here is place this roll. It should be right directly in the middle of your neck. And go ahead and relax. And you should try to gently let your head fall backwards over it. This second little hump of this roll will put a little bit of pressure on the base of your skull, so again, it'll feel really good where those muscles are attaching if you tend to get headaches in that area. And again, this little roll here should be right underneath the shoulders. Same thing applies. This should feel like a pretty intense stretch for some people, but it should be completely comfortable. If you have any pain with this, then just go ahead and chat with us about maybe the positioning of it, or maybe it's just a little intense for you at the moment. If you don't have one of these, a very simple thing I tend to have my patients do at home is to just take a normal bath towel, and what you're going to do is just fold it in half and then roll it up into a cylinder, and then we're going to do that same thing. So go ahead and lay back, and you want to place that roll right underneath the middle of your neck and let your head fall backwards gently over it. What this does again is it helps restore that natural curve in your neck and then take some pressure off of those muscles that are attaching to the skull. Same thing here, it should feel really good on your neck. It should help ease a headache if you do have one. But again, you shouldn't feel any dizziness or any extra pain, and if in any case you do, then go ahead and relax. This one's perfectly fine to hold for longer than 15 seconds. I usually tell my patients to hold this for up to 10 minutes, but of course up to comfort for you. Go ahead and sit up back. If you have any questions about this, feel free to leave us a comment. And if you know anybody with neck pain, please feel free to share this video with them.